Here we are. Virtually no wind right now. There's an air current, but not any wind. Sunday afternoon. We're gonna get her back as far as I can go. Right about here. She's definitely gonna need takeoff flaps today. Definitely.
Time remaining 4 minutes. Gear up.
There it is, sticking again.
Landing flaps. Takeoff flaps. Flaps up. Takeoff flaps. Gear down. Gear up. Time remaining 3 minutes. Gear down. Timer start. Timer start. Landing flaps. Gear up. Time remaining 2 minutes. Gear down.
Well, it was an emergency landing because the gear did not fully extend or retract, as you saw. As you can see, that's the way it landed. She's definitely locked in that position. I'm going to do the gear up. Oh yeah, she's definitely not happy. Huh. great until we took off. So we're going to have to see what the problem is. We're going to do another. Yeah, jammed. Alright, I'm going to turn this off and look at it. Okay guys, we're back at the shop. Got the airplane here. As you can tell, it's in a wheels retracted configuration. You all saw what happened out there with the landing gear. I tell you, it's a mystery to me. Right now, it's the landing gear is frozen in a retracted position. I can't figure out what was. Every time I had this thing down in the shop on the bench, the landing gear retracted and extended just fine. Out at the airfield, a couple weeks ago, I had this same problem. I had one wheel hanging up. On those flights, I was able to extend the gear back out and land it fine. And eventually I got it to retract fully. I finished the flight, extended them successfully, and landed it. I came back here to the shop. I unplugged everything. I unplugged the wires to the receiver. I unplugged the wires to the circuit board. I unplugged the sequencer, plugged everything back in, make sure the connections are good. I disconnected the box connectors and put them back in. And everything still worked fine here down in the shop. Extension, retraction over and over and over again. At one peak, I even put the airplane under power on the stand. I even put the thing up to 3/4 power and half throttle to 3/4 throttle and extended and retracted the gear successfully. So it wasn't a power issue. So I don't know what was going on. So today we took it out there. I tested it before flying on the bench. I checked the gear, extended it, or it was already extended. I retracted it and extended it and it was fine. But as you saw on takeoff, as soon as it got up in the pattern, one wheel, same wheel, left gear, hung up about 45 degrees. This time the difference was when I went to extend it, it did not extend. It stayed completely failed at 45 degrees. I tried several times, as you saw in the video, to retract them and extend them. I even did a loop to try to, with the G-forces to get the gear to come out. Nothing happened. It stayed at 45 degrees, so I decided to land the thing. For a while, to be honest with you, I contemplated setting it down with full flaps into that very tall grass out there. But for some reason I decided, you know what, I'm just going to try to set it on the runway. I didn't want a chance damaging anything, foam-wise out in the field. So I decided to just go ahead and try to set it softly on the runway, and I did that with the wheel extended. I didn't do a belly up landing. I did that one wheel extended and the other one frozen halfway. You saw the landing. Turned out pretty good. The left wheel that was frozen and halfway down held up and kept the prop off the grass. So I believe, and most of you are going to say it, is I have a bad servo. I hate to think that. Now I got to figure out how to extend the wheel so I can take the servo out because it's fully retracted. The doors and the sequences work right. Well, there you have it. That's exactly what it's doing. After I had it on the bench while it was stuck in at 45 degrees and I replugged everything, I didn't actually replug everything. I didn't touch the plugs yet. I just simply rebooted the battery. And of course, that time when I retract the gear, they both retracted, and now that one won't open at all. So we're going to see if I can't help it. I don't know if I can. I think it's just pretty much stuck. See if I can't help it. Now she's completely frozen in place. You retract it again. Well, I can't blame the sequencer for this. It's all landing gear actuator. I think she just finally gave up the ghost. But you guys, I'm going to put this on, the video of the flight, and this online. You guys tell me what you think.